what's going on, Swifters? It's Chimney Swift here, and welcome to a brand new game that I'm super excited to show you guys called SkySaga Infinite Isles. Now this game, at first glance, will remind you a lot of maybe something like Minecraft or even Cube World, but this game is actually kind of almost a crossbreed between the two, and I've been playing this for a couple hours today, and I have been having so much fun. It's currently in alpha. You can sign up on their website and, you know, get into the alpha and stuff like that. I signed up last week and got in just over the weekend. I was out of town and I was at a wedding, so I actually wasn't even able to play. But today was my first day playing, and I've got to say I've really enjoyed this so far. So basically what this game is, it's an open world sandbox MMO. There's other players that are playing online, and you can go to like a hub and everything. Basically what I want to do with this video today, and I sort of decided not to do face cam with this so you guys could get the full aesthetic of the game, was I essentially wanted to just sort of give you a rough overview on what this game is about. So some of the items and the weapons and the way my character looks right now is probably what you can expect if you've been playing for about 2 hours. So I do have, you know, quite a bit of gear. I've completed a couple adventures, which are basically longer, almost pre-generated quests, but they're not like, they're always going to be different. That's the really cool thing about this game. You can make these things called, I forget what they're called. I'll show you guys in a minute. Oh, they're called portal stones. And sometimes you get them from quests, but you can also make them, and they'll take you to basically different worlds that contain different items and different drops and loot and stuff like that. And you complete the quest there, you complete your little objective, but every time you go on one of those, it's going to be something completely different. So it's really, really cool. We might get into that in a minute. But yeah, there's crafting, there's building, there's fighting. As you can see here, I've got a sword, and you can attack things. I think there was a chicken running around over here a minute ago. Let me see if I can find the chicken and kill the chicken for you. Because killing chickens is fun in games, right? Where did that little chicken go? Everybody likes to kill a chicken. Everybody likes killing chickens in games, and I'm really glad that they're in this game. But yeah, this game is in development. There are some bugs. I crashed a couple times. Here it is. Here he is. Kill him. Kill him. They don't fight back. Chickens don't fight back. Don't worry. But oh, he even dropped some meat too. Somebody grab that. I crashed a couple times, but you know what? It's early alpha, and you know, I just submitted a bug report. So definitely, if you get your hands on the game, make sure you help them develop it. Make sure you give them some pointers and let them know why the game crashed and all that fun stuff. So if you guys are interested in this, I would love to do maybe some early videos for you. This game is really, really fun. Right now, this land here is very dry and barren, and honestly, this isn't the best looking this game is. This is just the world that I started in, but I'll get into some stuff in a minute and show you guys kind of what's going on. So you can do chests, you can get chests and stuff and hold your items. You can make things like torches. If you go into your rucksack by pressing R, you can actually go over here and craft some things like, just off the bat, you can craft stuff like torches, which basically you just take your wood and you put it here and you hit craft, and it's going to craft me up some torches. And as you can see here now, I got 12 additional torches. If I had a sharp rock, which I have in my chest, and some wood planks, I could make a stone pickaxe, but I currently already have one. The really cool thing about this game is you can use both hands. So right now, if I right click, whatever thing is in my right hand is activated by right click. Then whatever's in my left hand, which is a shield, is activated by left click. And as you can see, my stamina bar is going down as I hold my shield to block. But you can block. It makes combat a lot of fun, very dynamic and interesting. It's a lot more fun than like Minecraft to me personally. The way the sword sort of digs in and moves is a lot more, I don't want to say responsive, but it feels a lot better when you're fighting somebody than, you know, something like Minecraft, which I really like. So the really cool thing though about your inventory and your hotbar is that it's two hands per slot. So whatever's in your left hand, you know, you get to use, like I said. And then if I switch over to like this, I've got blocks. Maybe I can build here, build like a little tower or whatever. And then if I want to take those down, I can just hold right click with my my stone pickaxe and just chop that away, which is really, really nice. So the hotbar is not too overwhelming. It's a lot of fun to use. And actually what's really sweet about this, let me grab these, where did I put my torches? I thought I had torches somewhere. I thought I had a lot of torches. Well, we'll just grab these torches here. Torches light up the area around you while you're carrying them, which is a lot of fun too. So if you're in like a really dark area, you could have like a sword and a torch in one hand, or you could do like what I'm doing here, where you've got your pickaxe and torches in one hand. Of course, you can place these torches on the ground too, which is really fun. So let me go ahead and hold E to pick that up. And yeah, so that's just sort of the basics. You can scroll through your hotbar here. What I have here, this is a recipe, and I got this recipe back in town recently, and it's a single door recipe. So if I go ahead and right click this, it will tell me I've learned how to make a single door, and I want to see, I'm not sure how to build that yet. Let me see here. I don't know, some of the crafting stuff is a bit confusing to me. It looks like to make a workbench, which is probably how we'll make a door, I need like a wooden plank, a metal rod, and some metal bolts. Now I don't think I have any of that stuff. Fabric strip. Yeah, like I gotta go out into some different worlds and collect some of these things. We got some sky iron bolts. The really fun thing about adventuring is you can get different loots and different items and stuff like that. One thing I got in my last adventure was this awesome sword, which is rare, but I want to repair it. So let me see here. If I take this, put it here, it's gonna tell me what I need to repair it. So we need sky iron plates and ground wood rod. Now I do have some of these ground wood rods, but I don't have any sky iron plates. Unfortunately, I don't know how to make chests either, so my inventory is getting a bit full. But I wanted to show you guys basically what the hub looked like and what sort of the portals look like. So we'll do the portals first because I'm assuming every world is going to spawn with one. Mine spawned with this structure here. I know it's nighttime here. You might have trouble seeing. My world did spawn with one, so I'm assuming all of them do. You also spawn with a little mailbox, so you can get little pieces of mail and stuff. I got some prizes and stuff for upgrading my Explorer Guild rank, which is really cool. And basically, if you come down into this area, this is all part of the tutorial, so I've already done the tutorial, but if you guys, like I said, want to see sort of like a little mini series on this, I would love to do this for you. And then this is the area that you can put things like these portal stones inside. You can also make your own portal stones by coming over here and essentially saying, hey, I want to make a light keystone, medium keystone, or dark keystone, and then it'll tell you, you know, what you need to craft those. So if I put the keystone fragment right here, let's see, if we take that, we put it in there, we can craft this, and it'll just take 5 seconds to craft. And once it's done being crafted here in the keystone oven, we will get ourselves a medium green keystone. Now, if I were to want to go into a world in an adventure, I'd basically just take this keystone right here and walk up here and place it in there. I don't want to do that right now. I will save those sorts of things for later videos. Maybe create a little curiosity for you guys on what's behind that wall and through those portals. But you know, of course, as always, you guys, if you are enjoying this video and you want to see more, be sure to hit that like button. So let me take you guys over to the social hub, and this is where you can do, this is the more MMO side of the game. There's a lot of, you know, sometimes there's people running around, and sometimes you can pick up daily quests there and stuff. So I've already picked up some daily quests there today, but I'm gonna show it to you guys because it actually is really gorgeous. But yeah, I don't know, there's a lot to say about this game. I know I won't be able to fit it all into one video, but it's just a lot of fun, and I feel like this might be my next kick. Like, this game is really freaking cool, and I feel like there's a whole lot to explore. So here we go. This is the hub. You can see there's a guy running around here. It looks like I've got some pretty low frames at the moment, most likely just because it's alpha. It's probably not fully optimized, and there is a lot of things on screen. So bear with me if the frame rates are feeling very low. I'm getting about 17 FPS right now. So we'll just try and make the best of this. This thing's obviously pretty computer intensive. I do have all the settings cranked way up right now, so that is that. But yeah, this is like your little hub town, and there are players that are running around in here. You can visit things like traders, like this person right here, Alyssa. I think this is a human, and same with this guy right here. I never even showed you guys my character, did I? I'm a little lizard. I can't flip myself around, but at least not that I know about right now. There's probably a button to do it, but I'm a little lizard, and you can talk to these NPCs, which is really cool. This person's a trader, and they're offering things like cotton, lime fabric dye, brown fabric sheet, black leather, gray fabric dye, and these items are available for another 10 hours. I don't know what a lot of these do, honestly, yet, because I just haven't played the game enough to know, but these are things like those portal stones I was talking about. So if you want to go on a really crazy adventure and you've got enough money, which is right here, the knots, that's your currency, you can buy one of these portal stones and take you on a really crazy adventure, which is pretty sweet. This is the trader area here. I just love the aesthetics of this game. It is so happy and just bright and fun, and it's just gorgeous. And ideally, all the stuff that you see built here, I'm assuming you can build yourself once you learn how to craft all of these things. Of course, right now, you can't, destroy items here because we're in the social hub. But essentially, if you wanted to create your own town or village or something that looked similar to this, I'm assuming that you could, given that you had, or if you've acquired enough resources or whatever. So that's pretty sweet. That the possibilities are pretty much limitless. I can't talk today. You've got stuff like cactus pulp, mushrooms, raw chicken, raw goat. All this stuff is like, most of the stuff is food. Your health bar is down there, or the red bar down there at the bottom. So there's little traders and things. If you want to pick up daily quests, you can come over here to the, I think it's called the Explorers Guild. I think that's what the area is called. It'll show up in a minute. Let's see, yep, Explorer Guild. And you can buy things from this trader. This is the Explorer shop. You can buy recipes for different items. You can buy things like gloves. Of course, this stuff's pretty expensive. I only have 2 Explorer points right now. But yeah, you can shop for your own goodies and things like that, which is cool. Or you can go ahead and, of course, make them on your own. This is the guy that gives out daily quests. So my daily quests currently, I've got Forest Adventures, Forest Landmarks, Hand in 5 Cotton, and Defeat 1 Wolf. So that's just kind of the hub. There's some other areas as well, like over there, the Settlers Guild and stuff. Oh, I did take a little bit of damage. Oops. Not too much, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, this game is just really, really fun. I actually even haven't been over there yet. I don't know what's over there. But if I want to return to my world, we'll go ahead and return to my world, and I'll show you guys what it's like to go into a portal. I'm not gonna do a whole adventure, but I'll show you guys what it's like, because I think you might be curious at this point. I know I'm anxious to show you guys. I'm very anxious to show you guys. Let's go ahead and return home. It's easy, you just travel with these airships, which is cool. And what's really cool too, in your loading screens, you get to vote on pictures that people have submitted from in the game. So I kind of like that one better. That one's kind of cool, and you just get to vote. I don't know what it does for the person that took the photo, but it's sort of a fun way to interact with the game a little bit when you are in between a loading screen. So, all right, so let me come over here. Let me see if I can put anything away. I really can't. My inventory is extremely full right now. I gotta figure out the best way to manage this stuff. And eventually I'm hoping I can get some crafting recipes on how to make chests. I was able to pull a chest out of this bottom area here and just put it up there, but not all the chests that I've encountered in the world have been able to be taken. So it's been a little frustrating with the inventory, but hey, it's alpha and things are going to improve. So I crafted this, as you know, early in the video, I crafted this medium green keystone. If we go ahead and put it in here, I know I said I wasn't gonna show you guys what it was, but come on, this is like one of the coolest parts of the game. So you put the keystone in there, and the key basically unlocks a portal to another world. How cool is that? How freaking cool is that? Look at this. And all you do is you just walk on in. So I'll show you guys some cool terrain here. I don't want the video to go on much longer than it already is, because it's getting a little bit long. Ooh, that's a pretty picture. But, oh wow, what is that? I've never encountered that before. I'm assuming there's a lot of progression in this game as well. You can upgrade your weapons, your armor. I haven't seen any like skill point based thing yet, but that might be added later, given that it's sort of like an MMO. But you can use, so far, I know you can use at least swords and bows. Those are 2 things I've been seeing used. But here's like an adventure world. Isn't this awesome? Look at this. This thing is gorgeous. There's little sheep running around. This one's called Darkwood Quarry. And we have a wolf. A brown wolf. Okay, let's go ahead and take out this brown wolf real quick. You gonna try and attack me? You gonna try and fight me? This guy should go down pretty quick. Oh, he died? Oh! Oh wow, I already killed him. He must have taken a bunch of fall damage or something, or I got a critical hit on him or something like that. I don't know. But this world is gorgeous. This world is absolutely vibrant and full of color, and there's a whole bunch of different things. There's different trees you can mine, there's different ores you can mine. All of this stuff are things that you ideally will want to collect. I've never seen a tree like this before, so I don't know what kind of wood that is, but maybe I should go check it out. So let's see. Let me see here what kind of wood we're dealing with here. It looks like I'm getting some low frames as well on this one. But like I said, you know, alpha, it'll get optimized. Maybe if I turn my settings down next video or something, it'll be a little bit better. But just, I don't know, the charm of this game is really awesome. You guys know I love stuff like this. It's a whole lot of fun. And I'm not sure what type of wood I'm getting here. I think it's just regular ground wood, maybe? Let me see. Does it tell me? I don't know. Then there's little fun little things like this guy right here, which is, let's see. It's one of these. It's the orange wax. A lump of orange wax from a beehive, useful for making candles. So once you get the recipe for making candles and stuff like that, you can start using some of your resources and goods. Of course, all these blocks are mineable. I can just basically chop this out. I can chop this stuff out. It's great. The whole world is interactive. And there should be like a really awesome structure somewhere in this world that is basically going to contain a portal in which will allow me to return back to my home world once I've completed whatever I've wanted to do here. So you can see there's like a little town here, and if memory serves me correct, I'm assuming there will probably be some bad guys in this town. But I'm thinking maybe I should save something like this for a later video. So thank you guys so much for watching this video on SkySaga. I really like this game. I hope that you guys have enjoyed what you've seen so far. It is a lot of fun. If you want to check it out for yourself, like I said, it's currently in alpha, so you can go to their website. I'll put the link down in the description below. You guys can sign up. I'm gonna mess around with some settings and stuff and see if the next time I record I can get the frames to be a little bit better. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace. Let's do this.